I almost wired $15,000 to a man I'd never met. And somehow it felt normal. Just this once, he said. I wanted to help him. I was ready to do it, until something about him didn't make sense. And that's when I realized. I met him on a language app. His name was Nick Cole. He said he was working in Singapore as a project consultant. Nothing about it felt suspicious. It started simple, normal conversations, nothing intense. But he kept showing up. Every morning, there was a message. Every night, a call. He remembered small things I said, my work stress, my routines, even random details I forgot mentioning. And after a while, it didn't feel like I was talking to a stranger anymore. It felt real. I hadn't dated seriously in a long time. Life in Reno was quiet. Same routine, same days blending together. And suddenly, there was someone who made that feel less empty. Weeks passed like that. Then things shifted. He mentioned a delayed payment from a client. Said most of his money was tied up in a project. At first, it sounded like normal work stress. I didn't question it. But a few days later, he brought it up again. This time, he sounded more serious. I hate asking this, he said. But I might need your help. That was the first moment something felt off. Not enough to stop me. Just enough to pause. He explained it simply. His account was flagged, and he needed to move money temporarily. He said he'd send it to me first, then I send it back once it cleared. No risk to you, he said. And that's what stuck in my head. He didn't push. He even said I could say no. And somehow, that made me trust him more. Then he sent proof. Screenshots of bank statements. Emails. Everything looked clean. Official. Real. And then I saw the number. $15,000. I stared at it longer than I should have. That wasn't small. That wasn't casual. But in my head, I kept repeating one thing: if he sends it first, it's safe. So I opened my bank app. I actually typed it in. $15,000. My finger hovered over the button. Everything felt quiet. Too quiet. And then something small hit me. His number. It had always been the same US number. Same area code since day one. But he had been in Singapore the entire time. I don't know why that didn't bother me before. But now it did. So I asked him, why is your number still US based if you're overseas? There was a pause. Then he said, I use roaming. It's easier. It sounded normal. But it didn't feel normal anymore. So I did something I should have done weeks earlier. I checked his photo. Reverse image search. And my stomach dropped. Same face. Different name. Different life. A man in Texas. Not him. Not Nick. I didn't confront him right away. I kept talking, but I started asking small questions. Details. And his answers started slipping. Things didn't line up anymore. That's when I knew. So I asked him directly, is your name really Nick? He paused. Then said, why would you ask that? I told him what I found. And everything changed. His tone. His words. You were going to help me anyway. That's all he said. No apology. No explanation. Just that. I blocked him right after. I didn't send the money. But I came close enough that it still bothers me. Because the scariest part wasn't him. It was how real it felt. And how easily I almost believed it. So now I keep thinking, if that one small detail didn't stop me, would I have sent $15,000 without ever questioning anything?